Freedom from samsara, moksha, is gained by Atma-jnana. Now, a concept that prevails on account of the commentary by a person called Bhartru Prapancha. He is called Vrittikara. Bhartru Prapancha Vrittikara. He says, moksha cannot be gained only by knowledge. For moksha, jnana plus karma both are necessary. This is called as jnana karma samuchaya vada. This is not what is taught by Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, was shown based on the teaching. Then it was corroborated based on the Vedic statement. Further, it was shown if Lord Krishna had taught samuchaya, that is simultaneous practice of karma and jnana for moksha, Arjuna question, please tell me which is better, one of the two better. What are those? Jnana or karma will be irrelevant. Bhashyakara gives an example. So, if a Vaidya tells a patient to get free from pitta shamana, sweet and cool things you drink. Now the patient asks, should I drink cool or should I drink sweet? It is like that only. Once Krishna has said both have to be practiced, he can't ask one. No, it is not that way. Further go. Krishna did tell Purapaksha, don't go. Don't doubt that Krishna said like this. Krishna, somebody doubt like this. Krishna had said the practice of jnana and karma together, but Arjuna didn't understand. And therefore he asked, which is the better? So for this doubt, answer is in you.
अर्जुनस्य भगवद्भक्त वचनार्थ विवेकानवधारण निमित्तः प्रश्नः कल्प्येत तथापि भगवता प्रश्नानुरूपं प्रतिवचनं देयम् मया बुद्धिकर्मणोः समुच्चयः उक्तः किमर्थम् इत्थं त्वं भ्रान्तः असि
In case, if you argue like this, what is that? Arjuna said, Bhagavad Ukta Vajanatha Vivekasya Anavadharana. Anavadharana, lack of ascertainment of what was told by who? Through Krishna. Because of lack of ascertainment. Because of lack of understanding of Krishna's question. The Puravaksha, the person who doubts says, Krishna did say, take to the practice of karma and jnana, but Arjuna didn't understand that, and from that standpoint he said what? No, please tell me which of the two is better. Anavadharana means we could be not able to ascertain what exactly Krishna has said. What? Bhagavad Ukta Vajanatha Viveka. What Krishna did say this way or that way is not being able to ascertain. Prashnaha kalpeta. Arjuna's question is justifiable. He didn't understand. Arjuna is not that dull fellow. So not to understand, he is a man of that age. So such a brilliant one. But if it is taken, then the question is what, the context is what now? It amounts to say that Krishna said simultaneous practice, Arjuna didn't understand and asked that which of the two is better. What should be the answer now? Arjuna, are you in your senses? Why are you putting a lot I have not told in my mouth? I have not told you. Answer must be, I have not told you the simultaneous practice of this. How are you asking about that? One of the two. So that means question answer must be in accordance with the question. And question is wrong, the one who replies must bring to the notice that your question is wrong. On the contrary, Krishna says what? Two styles of living I have taught in the past. He distinguishes because as per the question, which is better to just to say from that standpoint, say Arjuna says Bhagavad Ukta Vajanatha Vivekasya Anavadharana Krishna Kate. Tathapi, even it is taken for granted that Arjuna has asked a wrong question. Bhagavata, by Lord Krishna, who is Bhagavata, Prashnanurupam Prativachanam Deyam. He should reply in accordance with the question. And question is what, right or wrong? Wrong. He should point out that the question is wrong. I never told simultaneous practice of karma and jnana. So therefore, what is that? He should reply like this. Krishna should reply, Maya buddhi karmano samuchaya ukta kimartham ittham mam bhrantoti. Arjuna, I told you simultaneous practice of karma and jnana. Therefore, the question of which of the two is better doesn't arise. And how do you ask me which is Atma? Bhrandavanti? Are you difficult or not? क्या कर रहा है? आपको नहीं आएंगे. So, why are you asking the incongruous question? So I have taught Krishna has not taught supposition. If Krishna has taught and Arjuna asked like this, the answer must be that I have taught Samuchaya. I have argued confused. Bhranta means confused. Are you confused or what? Iti. Again, but how did Krishna reply? Let us see.
Nato punaha प्रतिवचनम अनुरूपम वैशाख अन्यम एवं द्वैतिष्ठे मया पुरा कोटि इति वक्तुं युक्तम्.
Whereas Krishna should not reply like this. How Krishna replies? Third chapter, third verse. द्वैतिष्ठे मया कोटि. Pura, Srishti Samaye, when I created the Jagat, I taught two styles of living. What are those? One part of karma pravritti, Asika has already clarified. Other one part of withdrawal, nivritti. Depending on what? Depending on the psychological makeup and the maturity of the person. One who is mature and has got Vairagya, path of nivritti. One who doesn't have Vairagya, doesn't matter, take the path of pravritti. Two styles of living assets. So that is, a path of pravritti, we have already seen this. One who takes the path of pravritti, because of karma involved, gets in course of time the maturity of the mind and takes to the path of nivritti. I have already taught these two styles. So that will say, Prativachanam Ananurupam. If Krishna has taught Samuchaya, his answer should have been, I have taught Samuchaya. How do we ask one of the two is better? No. And therefore what will happen? Actual reply of Krishna will be incongruous. What is that reply? Prativachanam Ananurupam. Opposed to Samuchaya, incongruous. Why? Prishtar Anyadeva. If Samuchaya were intended, which means if both have to be taken to, which of the two has to be taken to will be out of context. So therefore Prishtar Anyadeva, what is that taught by Krishna? Dvenishte maya pura prokte. Two styles of living, Karmanishta, Jnanishta, Pravritti Marga, Nivritti Marga. These two I have taught at the Srishti Samaya. Means when the Srishti is paid out done, along with that I have given as a manual for people to get guided. Those who have what desire, they should take to Pravritti Marga. Those who don't have the Antakarma Shuddhi, for gain the knowledge, they should take to Pravritti Marga. Those who have what Vairagya, those who have what Shuddhantakarna, those should take to Nivritti Marga. These two means all are catered to. Not there is no one way, one path, one sector. All are catered to depending on their maturity. So one has to progress from the stage where one is. So you can't straight away go to PhD. Go step by step. So like that. So therefore, so these two paths I already taught in the beginning. Therefore, it is what to be. If Samuchaya both have to be taken to, this answer that Krishna will be wrong. So that means Krishna has not told the simultaneous practice of karma and jnana to gain the knowledge. Now the Purva changes his stand. No, what I meant by karma is not Vedic karma, Smarta karma. Vedic karma, Agnihotradi, up to Ashwamedha Yaga. So this Smarta karma means Arjuna is a Kshatriya. as per Shruti, Kshatriya's duty is to fight the battle for the cause of dharma. So that means one Mumukshu has to gain knowledge, has to get knowledge, but at the same time he should practice smarta karma, need not practice Shauta karma. So that is the other doubt. For that answer is being given.
नास्ति स्मार्तेन एव कर्मणा बुद्धेः समुच्चये अभिप्रेते विभागवचनानि सर्वम् उपपन्नम्
नास्ति स्मार्तेन एव कर्म. Smarta means Smriti and Smarta belonging to Smarta. There is one more word in there, Smarta. The Shaivites also are called Smarta. Vaishnavas and Smarta. That is different. Okay, there is some division is there. Okay. But here, that which belongs to Smriti is Smarta. That which belongs to Shruti is Shauta. Vedic Shauta. And this belongs to this is Smarta. So Smarta is a karma. Buddhe samuchaye aviprete. Buddhe samuchaye. What buddhi here is? Atma jnana. Here buddhi stands for Atma. Means when Smarta karma is to be coupled with Atma jnana, then the question becomes correct. So that is what Samuchaya Abhiprete, if it is intended, Vibhagavachanadi Sarvam Upapannam. Arjuna's question, Krishna's answer will be proper. It is not connected to Shauta karma, but it is connected to Smarta karma. And therefore, Arjuna's question, which of the two is better, will be there. And Krishna says, I have told two types of things will be proper. That is what? Contention of a other person who affords to gain moksha, one has to take to jnana and smarta karma. If that were the case, it means Arjuna knows that he has to discharge his duties as per the smarta karma. And what is that smarta karma for Arjuna? To fight that battle. If he knew that is my duty, how can I argue with Krishna? Kim ghore karmani mam niyojate. You are placing jnana on one side and you are asking me to take to not skip karma, ghora karma, terrific karma. Why? Killing of grandfather, killing of guru, all these are involved. It is not ordinary. Heinous actions are involved here, and you are asking me to do. How is it possible? So that's what I'm saying. नापि स्मार्तेनैव कर्मणा बुद्धे समुच्चये अभिप्रेते विभागवचने सर्वं न अपि उपपन्नम्. Question by Arjuna, answer by Krishna is not tenable. Even if you argue that jnana has to be coupled with smarta karma. Jnana being coupled with Shauta karma, question and answer are not tenable, already answered. Even if you argue no sir, what should be done? Jnana should be taken to the simultaneous practice of discharging the smarta duty. Even then, Arjuna's question and Krishna's answer are not going to be correct. Why? If karma is given, two have to be done. Only thing you are replaced with Shauta karma by smarta karma. So again, that's where the question of which of the two is better. So that question is wrong. Then subsequent, so two styles of living I have told. That also is wrong. Don't have to be taken to should have been the answer as such. So that's why say Kincha to add further. Kshatriyasya yuddham mahatam karma. The duty as per the Shruti for a Kshatriya is that is called yuddham, to fight the battle for a righteous cause. Swadharma iti jantaha. Arjuna is a learned fellow. He is a learned person. So he knows as per the Kshatriya Rajadharma what is his duty according to Shruti. If it is Janataha, in the case of Janataha and Arjuna, in the case of Arjuna, who knows that to fight the battle for righteous cause is dharma as per Shruti, how can he ask this question? Satyam karmani gore mam niyojati, Gita chapter 3, first stanza. Why do you drag me to Ghora karma, terrific karma of the Yuddha, wherein killing of grandfather, guru, and elderly person is involved? Iti niyodesi iti upadambha. Upadambha means taunt. A taunt to Krishna. Why do you drag me to such a karma? Iti anubhavannaha is not correct. Arjuna is supposed to know by his and Krishna is asking him to discharge the duty. So he should not have asked this question. So therefore, say whether to Shauta karma, Snata karma, it has nothing to do with the practice with the Atma Jnana to gain moksha. We conclude.
Tasma Gita Shastre Ishan Matrena Api Shlokena Matena Va Karmana Atma-jnanasya samuchayah न केनचित् दर्शयितुं शक्यः.
Tasma, for the reason that were given how there is no samuchaya with jnana, of samuchaya of jnana with shauta or snata karma. The Gita Shastra, Bhagavad Gita Shastra, Shautena Snatena Va Karma Atma-jnanasya Ishan Matrena Api Samuchaya no Kenachit Darshitum Shakya. Shautena Snatena Va Karma, with the Shauta karma or Snata karma, Atma-jnanasya Samuchaya, combination with Atma-jnana, how much? Ishan Matrena, even a deep topic. Atma-jnana 90%. Karma is 10%. Or okay, 99% Atma-jnana, 1% Ishan Matrena. Even a little combination also is not possible to show. No one can part it out. So therefore, samuchaya is not right at all. Then, how this wrong holiness problem? Bhartru Prapancha, who is the originator of this idea, is a learned person. He had written commentary on Bhagavad Gita and might have got PhD in those days of that. So how does learned person can correct anything? Learned person itself is not a guarantee of what is learned is correct. World standard because there are certain places where mistakes can be committed. Bhartru Prapancha has committed a mistake because of some reason. You know, there are passages in the Bhagavad Gita and also in Adhyatma Shastra, other things, wherein a jnani does karma. Instances wherein jnani does karma. This is mistaken as to gain moksha along with the jnana. What is necessary? Karma is necessary. This should be understood properly. If jnani does karma, he doesn't do it for gaining moksha simultaneously with the jnana. He does out of compassion as a service to the humanity. It has nothing to do with his moksha. Moksha he got because of what? Jnana. But his prarabdha is such that the people at large can get benefited by his karma. So therefore, they have done out of fullness. Out of fullness, they have helped the world, and therefore, but that doesn't mean that the karma should be done with the jnana. So therefore, take the caption now. The places where the erroneous notion of samuchaya crops up. The places in the Gita and the Shastra. Shastra means entire Adhyatma Shastra. The places where the erroneous notion of samuchaya. Now we should know what samuchaya is. Jnana karma samuchaya. Crops up. See, I am giving you the beginning of the caption and then new caption. It gets ended because I can't give the page numbers at time. Now, at times, it will come after a long time. And if you miss the class in between, earlier caption will continue. Continue.
रागादि दोषतः वा कर्मणि प्रवृत्तस्य यज्ञेन दानेन तपसा वा विशुद्धसत्त्वस्य ज्ञानमुत्पन्नं परमार्थतत्त्वविषयम् एकम् एव इदं सर्वं ब्रह्म अकल्प्यते तस्य कर्मणि कर्म प्रयोजने च योगते अपि योगसंग्रहार्थं यज्ञपूर्वं यथा प्रवृत्तिः तथा एव कर्मणि प्रवृत्तस्य यत् प्रवृत्तिरूपं दृश्यते न तत् कर्म येन बुद्धेः समुच्चयः स्यात्.
Here is the person who has now become a jnani and still continues the karma, but the karma of such person is not meant to couple with jnana to gain the moksha. That is what is told here. Who is person? A model is given. Yasya, a person, ajnana, to begin with, he was ajnani. Ajnana, like any other person. But he was a mumukshu. What did he do? Ragati doshataha va karmahi pravutta. He was engaged in the karma. It can be due to ignorance or on account of ragati doshataha. Raga, asakti, desha, because of such things, he was already engaged in karma. And he took to what? For this person. Yajna, dana, tapas he took to. Good dharmic samskaras are there, and he took to yajna, dana, tapas. As a result, vishuddha sattva. In course of time, because of yajna, dana, tapas, first he took the karma to fulfill his desire. With raga pravrutti. But in course of time, yajna, dana, tapas, done with the right attitude gave him Vishuddha Sattva. Shuddha Antakarana, because Sattva is Antakarana. And then what happened? He got Jnana. Jnana Utpanna. He got Jnana. What type of Jnana? Is Paramartha Tattva Vishayam Jnana. What Jnana? Paramartha Tattva Vishayam. Jnana related to the ultimate reality. What is me, I, Atma, what is the Jagat, and what is the Ishvara Tattva. Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara. What is the underlying reality between these, all these? How am I related to that? If I know this, how can I get free from samsara sorrow? That Jnanam Paramapesha. That Jnana is demonstrated. How is demonstrated? Ekameva idam sarvam brahma akartrucha. Idam sarvam. Everything in the creation without exception whatsoever is what? Ekameva Brahma. One without a second, eva, advitiya. One without a second, Brahma. One without a second, ekameva advitiyam, Brahma. Everything is nothing but one Brahma without a second. And that Brahma is what? Akarta. Akarta. Not there. See, everything is Brahma. What about me? Acceptance? No. See, Brahma or Ishvara Tattva or ultimate reality is said to be one without a second. Means I am also, so it is said to be everywhere. Everywhere means it is here also. It is all the time there. Means what? Now also. This is the truth. But if we hear it, Adi Chakarata, how I can also reach ultimate reality? See, who? Bernard Shaw said, see, truth always begins as blasphemy. Should tell you are Brahma Swarupa, it affects the blasphemous statement. How is it possible? These are the right things. Better discuss. Therefore what? Conduct the inquiry. That is where comes the role of Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. So that, now this person has already got this knowledge. Therefore, for him now, karma is useful or not useless? Because karmas are made for two purposes. One for fulfillment of desire, other for antakarana shuddhi. And why antakarana shuddhi? To gain the knowledge. When you have gained the knowledge, no desire, antakarana shuddhi already was there and you got knowledge, karma is redundant. So that's our word. Karmani, karma prayojane ka nivritte api. He has withdrawn himself from karma and the phala of the karma because he has got the knowledge of Brahma. He finds himself to be Ananda Swarupa, free from this samsara sorrow. But Loka Sangrahartham, for the benefit of the humanity. Loka Yatna Purvam Karmani Pravrittasya. With conscious effort, he is engaged in karma. How conscious effort? Deliberate effort. Yatha pravritti tapa. As earlier, in the state of ajnana, how industriously he was taking to karma. With the same zeal, he is now taking to karma. At the same time, keep in mind, he has nothing to accomplish from the karma, and his knowledge doesn't need this karma. Karma is yat pravritti rupam drishyate. Yes, pravritti rupa Krishna. Whatever engaging himself in the karma stream, na tat karma yena buddhe samuchaya. That karma is not meant to couple with jnana he has got to gain the moksha. For example, Janaka, the emperor, was using the figure. Janaka was fit for sannyasa. But his guru said, no, rule the kingdom. He didn't rule the kingdom to gain the knowledge. He was jnani. He was a jnani. He was Muktama. But for the benefit of the humanity, he continued ruling the kingdom. Take the example of none other than Lord Krishna. From cradle onwards he is active. Now tell me, Krishna was doing, Krishna, Ajnani Krishna, he did karma to get the karma shuddhi and then Atma Jnana and to become a Jiva Mukta. Is it that way? His birth itself is for the Loka Sangrama. At least Janaka's birth was because of karma bharat. But Lord Krishna's birth was not because of karma bharat. Don't think, he is not a Jiva, he is Parameshwara. So, but out of fullness to Dharma Samstapana and he has to put down the Dharma, he has taken the embodiment. For example, a benevolent builder who has built huts for Dharali dwellers. If you want a bungalow, can you not construct for it? Yes, this Jagat. So therefore, Parameshwara, who creates the Jagat for the all jivas, if you want for some purpose, can you not have one embodiment defeating to the mission? That is what Avatara. Avatara is that. Avatara is an embodiment taken to fulfill a particular purpose depending on the context. Therefore, no two avatars can be same, no two avatars should be compared. It is a big foolishness. Rama's avatar is better, or Krishna's avatar is better. No, it is for a particular need. It is up to the specification, it is what is answered. So that means the Krishna, he cannot say, he took the karma to gain the knowledge or coupled with the jnana to get the moksha. No. So therefore, wherever a jnani does a karma for loka sangraha, he is mistaken by some people as a necessity of karma with knowledge to gain the moksha. This is a wrong notion. Continuing.
यथा भगवतः वासुदेवस्य क्षात्रब्रह्मचेष्टकं न ज्ञानेन समर्थ्यते पुरुषार्थसिद्धये तत्फलादिसंज्ञहंकाराभावस्य
Bhashakara draws the comparison between karma done by Lord Krishna and a jnani. He puts both them at par. Krishna did the karma for what? Not for fulfillment in that. Name partha kanchana bhakti shudoketu kartavyam shudoketu. There is no kartavya for me in the entire cosmos. For me, duty is when you demand something from the world, you are dutiful. The law, give and take. One way it is not work. So take will not work. You should take from the world, you are supposed to give. Now Krishna, what he wants from the world? He is Purna. Name partha kartavyam trishuloketu kingdom. I don't have any duty in the entire cosmos. even then, varta eva cha karmani. I am busy in karma only. Why? For the good of the humanity. So that will say, that means karma performed by Krishna are meant for loka sangra, and they are not, that means guided by desire. They are not meant for fulfillment of desire, they are meant for good of the humanity. So also, the karmas of the jnanis are not guided by desire, they are meant for the good of the humanity. Yatha, just as Bhagavataha Vasudevasya, or Bhagavan Vasudeva Krishnasya, Shastra Dharma Chetitam. He fought many battles, 18 battles with Jarasandha and running away. You know that? In fact, Krishna had one epithet, run short. If other warrior had run away from the battle, he would have gone darpoke. But he got the epithet, run short. How many people know why Krishna was running away? Jarasandha was not even a mosquito for Krishna. He was not afraid of him. But Krishna doesn't, any avatar doesn't interfere in the karma. Jarasandha's death was in the hands of Bhima. So he didn't want to interfere there. At the same time, so what he was doing, Jarasandha being wicked people, warriors from all over India used to get polarized around Jarasandha. What was one of the mission of Krishna? Put down the dharma. Put down the dharma means adharmic people have to be destroyed. If Arjuna, Krishna had to kill all these people, he has to go on yatra. All over India to kill the wicked people. They automatically have to get polarized where? In the Jarasandha's army, he slaughtered the army and ran away. Why he was running away? He was not running away just like that. He was running in such a way as if Jarasandha said, "Abhi beta ki na jayega, pakda isko." And he has to give a slip. Jarasandha is again angry. Again he will go here. Again he will give a slip. You know why? Krishna wanted to incite anger in Jarasandha because Jarasandha was mightier than Bhima. And Bhima was not a match for Jarasandha. So by anger, he used to work to reduce the energy of Jarasandha. 18 times he did. 18 times he slaughtered the army, and last moment he used to run away. See, avatara, these should not be loosely interpreted. Best thing is, I don't know. Tvameva atmanatmanam vedatvam parameshwara. Each avatara, Ishvara knows only oneself by oneself. Nobody else can know. Even Vyasa, Shuka, Narada cannot know them. So better don't interpret the active actions of the avatar. So that is, follow the teaching, but not the action. So that is the case. Now here, he was involved in the Kshatriya Dharma. Who? Lord Krishna was in the battle. He was a kingmaker but never became a king. So that is it becomes na jnanena samucciyate purushartha siddhaye. It is not coupled with jnana for purushartha siddhi. What purushartha siddhi? Moksha. Krishna didn't do this karma so that he can couple with jnana and get moksha. He is ever liberated. So work in the same manner. Tat phalabhisasya ahankara bhavasya surya. So now we have to scrutinize Krishna's action. Where the karma of Krishna prompted by Phalabhisandhi. Phalabhisandhi, abhisandhi means abhilasha. Abhilasha means desire. Where this prompted by desire, no. Why? Krishna is Purna. Krishna is Purna. It was not like this. Number two, Hari Ahankara. Ahankara is not ego, that is I notion in the body. In Vedanta, when they say Ahankara, not Garva, not egoism. So what is meant is erroneous or wrong notion of I-ness in the body. Taking the body, Antakarana, mind, etc. as I, that is Ahankara. Kara means notion. I, notion. Ahankara means Krishna. Desire for karma phala was not there. Ahankara was not there. Tulyatva vidushaha. For a Vidwan, here Vidwan is not a scholar, Jnani. In the case of a Jnani, it is Tulya. Tulya means Krishna doesn't have desire to be fulfilled. He doesn't have Ahankara in the embodiment. So is a Jnani who doesn't have desire nor Ahankara in the embodiment. So therefore, karma done by Jnani are at par with those done by who? Lord Krishna or any avatar. Any avatar. They are not meant to synthesize with knowledge to gain moksha. Continue.
Tattvavitu Nahu karmati iti Manyate Nasa palati satne
Nata tatpalam abhisandaste.
Nasa tatpalam abhisandaste.
Two contrast of the tattva is jnana. Naam contrast is known ajnana. Ajnani does the karma to get the result. Natural. Again that is. And ajnani has got notion. I do this. That's why it is puja etc. Sankalpa is there. I do this puja or whatever is there to gain such and such result. But it is called what? Sankalpa. Any puja is Sankalpa. But you don't know what Sankalpa you mean. Because priest says, tell Mama. So you say Mama, you don't know what is Mama also. And he practices big things. Then what he practices is Sankalpa. But he asks you to say Mama means mind. Otherwise it will be his Sankalpa. Puja is Sankalpa. It should be my Sankalpa. So we say Mama. He says Mama. Then the very Namo Pata Brita Kshayadvara Sri Parameshwara Prityate Aham Idam Hey Mama. This is the best Sankalpa. This Sankalpa is not aimed at the Pada. It is as Antakarana should be. Mama Upasa Durita Kshayadvara. In the past life, I incurred lots of sins. As a result, my buddhi has become buddhu. It is not viveka, is not there. It is not able to know what is permanent, impermanent, etc. So that papa should get washed away. Durita Kshayadvara. Sri Parameshwara Prityapte. This is the Lord. He is Anugraha, there is nothing impossible. So he is capable of giving knowledge. He will not give knowledge from the pocket. He will guide. He will guide you properly to the opportunities of proper Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana will be made available. Finally, you have to get the knowledge. Who is ignorant? Bhagavan is ignorant of your ignorance. Who has to eat? One is hungry or somebody else? Hungry. Who has to take medicine? No. Let my wife take medicine. Because medicine is bitter and I want to get pure. So no. One who is sick has to take the medicine. One who is hungry has to eat the food. One who is thirsty has to drink the water. one who is bound has to get the knowledge and liberation from that. ये प्रॉक्सी से काम नहीं चलेगा. In puja पाठ प्रॉक्सी is possible. You hire a guru, priest, and pay his fees, and then what fala comes to you. That's why many Yajna Yagas are there, only Rishis can do it, others cannot do. So that when Rishis are done, the fala goes to them. By giving dakshina, you are purchasing that result. This is what Vedas says. And that's why dakshina ₹100 नहीं चलेगा. Vedas prescribe for such and such yaga so much of dakshina, etc. And depending on the qualification of the rishi. There are many rules like that. So that's suppose not totally qualified rishis are there, and therefore somebody got a yajna being done by somewhat qualified and highly qualified rishis come. These rishis cannot do it. They can do it provided the highly qualified rishis give the permission. And Yajamana did what he does? He gives him also full dakshina. He gives dakshina to these also. The rules from there. It was not purchasing the result. So that is the case. So what happens? The karma done by jnani is not aimed at the desire whatsoever. Ahankara is not there. So that means tattva is true. Whereas in contrast to jnani, tattva is aham na karogiti manyate. He doesn't have the wrong notion that I do. See, when you say I do, what is used as commercial? Body. Actually, see, you are digging. Put a hand, etc. like this. Okay. But body by itself is enough. Then Atma does it? No. Atma does it have embodiment. What is Atma? Chaitanya, pure awareness principle, consciousness principle, because of it we are aware of everything, including the just simple. We are seeing this. It doesn't do. For example, one electricity does function through thousands of gadgets. But free from gadgets, what can it do? No bulb, but electricity is there. Can you get the light? No fan, but electricity is there. Can you get the breeze? Like that. Chaitanya Atma cannot do on its own. Embodiment being inert on its own cannot do. Who does? In between somebody is there. In the presence of Chaitanya, embodiment is there. Something is there, hooking point is there, that is what is called I notion ahankara. So that is the way. So, naham karomiti manyate. Jnani has what is I-ness in the Chaitanya Swarupa Atma, not identified with the body. But we know I don't do stuff. This is we are just at the introduction. Because I am taking Bhasha out of self. Now as the actual Bhagavad Gita starts, things will be more and more clear. Don't get traveled up. Is Bhagavad Gita so difficult? Bhagavad Gita is not difficult. But this is, I am taking Bhashya. So I have to go sentence by sentence, word by word in the Bhashya. It gives more clarity. In the beginning, it is only starting from it. It is only starting process. Once the wheel is pushed and set in motion, like a child's play, you can just put like this, it goes on and we did a short time, a short time, just to start. Just we did a 1 class or 2 class system. And once the actual teaching of Bhagavad Gita starts, then the clarity will be there. But the doubt happens when Bhashyakara has to answer and proceed further. And I can't skip and go. So I am teaching Bhasha, I have to teach it. So little patience for Prakash. 1 or 2 classes. But there also Bhasha will come. So Tattva is, aham na karoni ki manyate, na cha tat phalam abhisambhati. He doesn't do the sankalpa that let me have the result of the karma. Why? He has got jnana. When he has got jnana, paripurna ananda swarupa atma he has discovered. Continuing.
स्वर्गादि कामार्थिनः अग्निहोत्रादि काम साधनानुष्ठानाय अहिताग्निः काम्ये एव अग्निहोत्रादौ प्रवृत्तस्य सामिकृते विनश्ये अपि कामे तदेवाग्निहोत्रादि अनुतिष्ठितः
अनुतिष्ठतोऽपि
तदेवाग्निहोत्रादि अनुतिष्ठतोऽपि न तत् काम्यम् अग्निहोत्रादि भवति.
Karma done by jnani are not kama karma. This is explained with the help of illustration. I will give the gist first. A big sentence is there. A person, ajnani. So, he was a dharmic person and he found descriptions of heaven. He said, why not go to heaven? एक कुल्लू मनाने के काम का नहीं है. So let me go to heaven. Then what is to be done? Agnihotra and all this karma is to be done. So that he started doing it. While doing, in course of time, because life of dharma, he got vairagya. These Kargas etc. know you because from there we have to return, and the return can be dharavi also, no guarantee. No guarantee. Or mosquito also, or a rat also. So therefore no guarantee. Why get involved in that? And therefore what he did? He was doing kama karma. On halfway he got distraction, but he continued the karma, but not as kamya. How? Nishkama. And he got the knowledge in course of time. The karma done by him thereafter, they do not happen to be kamya karma. So why kamya karma desire is not. How did he begin with? With desire. They were kamya, but in between he got distraction vairagya, so that desire brought. He continued to take to that. Yes, continue to take to that. So it is no more the kamya karma. So that's what they yathasya just said. Swargadi kamartinah. A person with earthly desires of Swarga, heaven, etc. Swarga, Vitta, Putra, all these things. So, Agnihotra, Adi, Kama, Sadhana, Nishkamaya, Ahitagni. Ahitagni, one, this is as per Vedic lifestyle. A Brahmana tends the fire. From marriage onwards, he has to tend the fire until death or sannyasa, or until he becomes too old to do it, then he hands over to the sun. Ahitagni means one who tends the or commences the fire for doing the daily ritual. So, how Agnihotra adi kama sadhana anushthanaya, as a means of anusthana of Agnihotra adi, and kamye eva Agnihotradav pravutta. Pravutta is engaged in Agnihotra adi karma. How? Kamya. That means to get just Swargadi. But what happened? In between, he attended Bhagavad Gita classes. And then what happened? Samikrute. That means half unfinished. is that Vinashya becoming. But mentality of the mind, the Kama means desire, no further. He began the karma with desire, in between the desire got away. So but Tadeva Agnihotradi Abhishthata, continuing the same Agnihotradi karma, na tat kamyam Agnihotradi bhavati. That Agnihotra doesn't become what? Kamya, right? Kama desire has gone, but he did start with Kama. But afterward desire, like that, Jnani who has no desire, even if it does karma, it is not karma, it is called lok karma. It is not to be coupled with knowledge to gain the moksha. For this, how these karmas are not meant for moksha will be clarified by giving some quotations to you.
Ready?